Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Saying if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high. Hands up high. Hands up high. Tell them dim the lights down right now. Put me in the booth. I'm talking about dark perfume. Go, go.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice.
All righty. Hey, it's your girl Candy, and I am here with my ladies. Lighting it up with Letitia and Miss Kira Speaks. Hi, ladies.
Hey.
Hey.
And we are here to discuss Amazon Prime's Cross 7 and 8. Ladies, how y'all feeling?
Yeah. Glad to talk about this leak and let all the cats out the bag.
Yes. I apologize. I'm kind of low. I'm still trying to get over whatever this is. I'm trying to come around, but
All good.
You pushing through it. You should have got you some rest.
I did. I've been resting. I can't rest out. Listen, I feel lazy if I lay down too long. I can't take it.
I've been on lives the last 2-3 days.
Lives don't be but an hour and a half, bro.
Not bruh.
Bruh. I forgot who I was talking to. And I thought I was talking to my sister because she be bro real quick, bro. Could have that. But anywho, how y'all feel about the last 2 episodes? I'm gonna go with Kira, then I want Letitia since she is fresh. She's freshly fresh to the viewage.
It was a whirlwind. I enjoyed it. I mean, there were certain things that I wanted to happen that didn't happen, and other things I wanted to happen but that's just me being picky, because you just want to take people out, because I fanboy needed to go. But other than that, it was a hold on to your roller coaster ride.
Okay. And what about you, Letitia?
I feel the same way. It was explosive. I felt all the feels. I was happy, sad, angry, confused.
All of the
It
things.
took me through everything. Yeah. Like I was mad at some of the stuff. Like, come on, y'all, for real. Twists and turns like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so y'all know it seems that I'm not live on my end. Can y'all tell me if I'm live?
Oh, wait, hold on.
He's telling me he's waiting for me, but we're on.
I mean, I'm on, so I don't know how you could not be on, but let's see.
They do me dirty.
Candy love.
No,
I don't. Wait, let me. It. Nope.
Let's throw the whole machine away.
It still says scheduled.
Yeah, waiting.
Yeah, waiting.
I just did something, so hopefully that does something. No.
Not just let me make a comment on your post, but
Yeah. Anywho, because they just you streaming on your page, right, Letitia? Okay. All right.
Yes, and I went to go check yours. I didn't. It doesn't look like you're on either. It says that it's waiting for you. Crazy.
Listen, I really want to just start up the whole machine away. Okay, that's how it's really making me feel. But anywho, we're gonna go ahead and get this thing started. Oh, look at Miss Kira. Hey, Miss Kira.
That's what I said. I went to your page. Oh shoot! I went to your page and the heck did I just do?
Restream, y'all owe me. All right. So the episode starts out with Ed being Ed, and he is mocking the previous person that did the not the previous person, but the doctor that was the one that was facilitating the unaliving of the real person. What's the name?
Yeah.
And
Eileen.
yeah, Eileen. And of course, it didn't work at one point. Like he went and bought a whole doggone machine. Like he went and brought everything. He got all the bells and whistles just to demonstrate and have it looking just the way he had it at the time that he was doing her death by lethal injection.
I guess that's what money will get you. Because the second time I said, how are you able to procure these items, sir? Like, I guess the dark web, but I was like, you don't just, go to the Target and just pick you up some drips.
Not only that, but even all the people that helped him along the way. I'm just like,
Yeah,
oh my gosh, definitely money and power speaks. And he is thorough, if nothing else. So trying to make it absolutely perfect.
yeah.
That's crazy.
I think I got my slides mixed up. So we get to the part. I think I'm going too fast. Oh gosh, sorry guys. Okay, yeah, here we go. This was I want. No. So we got Nana Mama and Damien and Alex talking, and she tells him that he needs to throw his shoes in the trash can because it's time to throw some away. And I understand, I totally get it because my daughter has a pair that she loves to wear, and I'm like, girl, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw them shoes away because you got plenty of shoes to wear, but you choose to listen. I'm sure Nana
They
Mama
look that bad though.
They did not look that bad.
Because
But
my kids got some of those that be looking like that. Because my son, one of them, I was like, it's got a little hole in it. He said, and I'm not throwing them out. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna throw them out when you're not looking, but okay.
Exactly. Okay, they go missing. Okay, they're gonna come up missing. And of course, Alex talks about a time that she made him throw his away, but he went and got his out. But Nana Mama also tells him that she wants to talk to him about something later on, and that she met with Koleski, and she wants answers about what's been bringing them trouble. Like Nana Mama, she took the initiative to do it herself. She was like, I need to know what's going on around here. What are y'all thoughts on how Nana Mama took the initiative to just do what she needed to do to see, because she ended up going to see that retired detective last time, and he ended up giving her the name of Peter. I forgot the last name, but yeah. What are your thoughts?
I'm not mad at her. I think that her reasoning was, listen, you off fishing and retired while somebody is stalking my family. And you need to tell me who that accomplice is, because you said that she said that she had one and you guys hid it. So now you need to tell me who it is, because we need to stop this. I'm not mad at her. I don't know how realistic that is, but I mean, because not only did she get him to
the
give the
part
name,
that
she also she got the information from Kowalski too. Like, who does that? She can't just give you legal documents that she's not supposed to be privy to. So, but listen, if you can do it, do your thing. She got to say.
I mean, that was on them. That was on them two people. Because when Willie pulled up and she said she had a ramp and everything, it would have just been no. Like, what kind of legal foolishness is this? As a person, no, I agree. I'm not mad, but I was like, that's not how any of this goes. But yeah, sure,
Not at all.
okay.
I'm still upset about me not being live. So let me go back.
Is there any way for you?
I got it mixed up.
You to get yours on? That's weird.
I don't know. So
I don't know nothing about no restream.
Get to the part where we have Samson and I forgot that lady's name, but they are she asked him to be the godfather of her son. And
Macy or Massey, I can never remember her first name.
Yeah. Y'all want to discuss that part?
She got a
about
nerve.
her asking.
She got a nerve. Like, I was with him later. Like, this is, in the 11th hour you decided to ask. And I feel like she more so asked because she knew what was coming down the pipeline, which is what he said, and not just, you're such a person with integrity. And that's just my personal opinion.
I feel the
Gosh.
same. I'm side eyeing her the whole way because she act like she didn't just do what she just did, and now she acting like, oh, like she is so caring, and you don't even deserve that little one.
No. If
Just
that's what you really
stop.
wanted, you should have asked this months ago. Like, you coming down the home stretch, but now you're about to go to the clink. Now potentially.
Mm, yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, she going.
So, of course, we know that Alex goes to the police station where there's an issue as to what has happened with the guy that was supposed to testify or be a witness for what Ed did back in the day. So of course, if he hear one word, I think the word ghost came up. So he's thinking about ghost. You've seen a ghost. So that leads him to pull up on this lady right here. And of course, he just jumps in the vehicle with her, talking, letting her know, like, what is it? What does he have on you? What is really going on? Because it seems that he has attachments to some high-powered people, and it's like they do whatever he wants them to do. Of course, either you're gonna pay on the front end or you're gonna pay on the back end, but you're gonna pay. And with Ed, it's like either they just ignore stuff, they put stuff in place for him. What are your thoughts on how he is able to maneuver these high-powered people and just make them do what he wants to do and like fly under the radar?
I mean, I guess that's what happens when you got money. People's dirty laundry. That's why you just look, and I'll just put all my stuff out there. You're not gonna expose me or manipulate me. No way, no how. But I guess that's the best I can describe it.
It's blackmail is like despicable to me. And so yeah, no, I spray my own self before I let you spray me with my own tea.
Exactly.
Hey EJ.
Hey
Hey
EJ.
Moochie.
And
Hi
Moochie.
ladies. Yeah, we was
But
been done Saturday, but I wasn't feeling good, EJ. I couldn't
Yep.
finish it.
I do like how he jumped in there though and said, I know you saw something. Tell me, what's up or whatever. And he, asked her about, what she saw in the house. And she admitted that she still sees that woman and tells her that the girl was there and that she slashed herself with that glass. And
Which is crazy.
yeah, it's crazy. But I mean, I guess it was brave. I just, how I'm still mad at Shannon though, because I'm like, girl, as soon as he walked through that door, you should have bop, 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 bopped him. You should have had 3 or 4 bottles to hit him and kept on hitting him till he was gone, because I mean, you had the opportunity, and
she definitely had the opportunity to get it done. Like, yeah.
Yeah, she should have been all ready when he came in. She should have been ready to hatch her plan of attack.
Yep.
And we're not gonna stop until it's done. We're going to finish.
It'd have been a bunch of bottles on the floor. He'd have tripped all the way in, and I'd have beat him all the way out, and it would just be done. Because you had I'd have busted all the bottles on his head. Start windmilling.
Yep. At least till you pass out. You don't have to be going on to glory, but at least till you pass out. I'm just going to
Letitia say wop babaloo bop.
Absolutely.
Take him
can't
out.
trust people. You think they gone and they're not.
I mean, that is really the best thing for him, but if not, at least make sure you got him down. He ain't gonna get up no time soon.
Yeah. So I missed the part that the pictures of where he is looking at her, giving her these green contacts, telling her that she's perfect. She looks just like Eileen, and he wants to give her some coffee or something, and she's telling him to eat shit. And because she just don't care what she says, she does not hold back when she talks to him. I mean, it's no need to hold back because you're gonna be dead. You're gonna be dead either way. It really don't even really matter, So
yeah, I'll be popping it.
She just, I would too. I'll be talking shit all the time. He He'll be
He'd
pissed
be
off
like,
with
let me
me.
tape her mouth closed.
You talk too much. I sure do.
Let me tape her mouth closed.
And then she spit that coffee pack in his face, which was beautiful. I don't know. Somebody do up the
She says, speaking of spitting. Okay, I don't know what she's telling us to talk about. She didn't
I'm sorry.
complete
I'm
that
sorry. Wait a
thought.
minute. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wait a minute.
And she still didn't complete the thought. Anywho, are we supposed to be talking about these people in this car or her
No,
spitting
my
the
husband was
coffee
trying
and
to
the
take a
contact
shower.
lenses?
I'm sorry, my husband tried to take a shower and the water pressure low, and they got all the fire hydrants open. And
Oh,
I'm sorry. 'Cause
I was on
I'm
mute and I
I was
sorry.
couldn't
just
find
trying.
my button either.
Yeah,
It's
child.
all over
Yeah,
the place tonight.
I was just trying to help
I
you
was
keep
like,
rolling with the flow because Candy was like,
yeah,
hit it. Oh, wait, what am I hitting?
yeah. It's yeah. He said the fire hydrants open because we was wondering where all the water was coming from in the neighborhood. But,
Yeah.
oh, okay. So of course we get to. I think I missed another slide as well. The so now I think Samson kind of figured out something was going on with Kayla, not Kayla, with the pregnant lady, and he goes back to her house again, and she was talking to him, and he was like, "Do you call him or what? Or does he call you? Or you'll probably just do it right in front of me, wouldn't you? And then it all goes down here from there, and I'm like, damn. I didn't think she had anything to do with it. Did y'all think she had anything to do with it?
Yeah, she's shady.
I mean, yeah, because we seen her take the man out the last episode.
Okay, well, prior to that, yeah.
Oh, prior to that, no.
I mean,
No,
I
and I
didn't
think
like.
Cross jogged his memory because I think he initially was thinking it was Anderson, but then Cross was like, "Oh, remember boxing? It's always a person that you don't see coming," and I think that's kind of what made him go on over and talk to homegirl. But yeah, initially, no, I didn't. I know it was somebody. They was leading us down Anderson, and I knew it couldn't be that easy. But before she pow that man, no, I didn't think it was her.
I did not think it was her because she didn't give me anything to think that it was her until she took the man out, and I'm like, oh Lord, have mercy. Okay. So of course I'm not sure where did he get the inkling from to go and check out the doctor? I know he was looking at a lot of pictures and he remembered the lady said she slashed her face and how we're gonna get that done. And she was at the part. Listen, don't please, I got a one-track mind. Don't bother me. My
1
husband
+ 1
bothered
equals
me.
2.
And he threw me out. he threw me for a loop.
I get you.
Yeah. So Letitia, you want to talk about this part?
Sure. So he vows to ask her about it, but he's under the impression that these people are helping Ed because he has something on them and he's, blackmailing him and everything. So then she falls to the space and she starts to quote unquote cry, or pretend to cry. Next thing you know, and I'm like, I don't care if I'm accusing you of something or if I'm coming at you and I don't know you like that. I'm not about to let you get close to me. She got close enough where she was crying and she was using her
feminine wiles.
no, she was using her
Sympathy.
Casper privilege.
Oh, okay. Yes.
And
the caucasity of it all.
yes, with the tears and everything. And so here he goes allowing her to get close enough to hug him. And she doesn't hug him. She actually pokes him with some kind of tranquilizer. He going down and she reveals to him, no, I'm not a victim, baby, I'm a fan. He's an artist and she basically wants she wants to see Ed see this project through. And then we see later on she's gonna be sitting front row to what she thought was gonna be, the show. So but yep,
Cool.
he that was a rookie move. He got caught slipping. and now he on the floor.
He was a little too trusting, you know. He was a little too trusting,
Yeah.
but he was thinking like, before I pass out or before I leave this world, let me throw my phone in that bag. I didn't realize that's what he did until he said it later on, and I had to
Yeah, I didn't either.
rewind.
Because I
I
said,
said,
what? I was thinking, why did he try
"Oh,
to make a phone call? But that's why.
Mm-hmm.
yeah." He did the smart thing though. He put it in the bag, so because they would not have known where she was, where they were, if he hadn't done that, because they were
Right.
in a old whatever. It was in
Warehouse.
something. Yeah.
Which
Mm-hmm.
kind of confused me a little bit because
Hmm.
when she, child, like I said, well, him thinking everybody he had something on everybody, and her with the vulnerability and the tears was just aggravating my nerves. But when she poked him with the thing,
Hmm.
she said the only reason you're alive is because he wants you to see whatever. I was like, well, why did she just leave him there? Why did she take him with her?
She
You know what
gonna
I'm
do
saying?
whatever you want,
Like,
Mike.
I
That's a big
don't
one.
know, but I just felt you wanted him to. I was confused by that. Like, well, how
Hmm.
was he supposed to get there if he hadn't dropped the phone into your bag, or you knew he was going to drop the phone into your bag and end up there, even though you poked him anyway because you kept him alive? I don't know. Maybe I was just reading too far into it, but I was like,
Well,
see
maybe
what
she
the
was just thinking
aftermath?
like she knew it was a tranquilizer, so that eventually it would wear off,
Hmm.
and that he, would be able to come and see the show. But I don't know. But thankfully,
How was he supposed to know where they were at though?
that's
They
true.
would. They
I don't
wouldn't
know
know.
That was
that
the
part. I
part that
don't
I
know.
was confused about. I was like,
That's true.
does she
But
mean after the
thank goodness, our buddy Two John. And can I just take this opportunity
fact? Yes, Lord.
Go ahead, give it to
to apologize to the very fine Two John Sampson, because I was wrong.
her. Hmm. I'm putting
Because
you up here.
I
Hmm.
was suspecting him all season long.
You
But
were.
I apologize, sir. You're fine again. And
Oh, I mean, the looks went away.
I mean, if I
Jesus.
can't trust you, I don't
She
care how
said
fine
he
you
said I
are.
had to take the back seat.
Letitia said, you a booger wolf." Mm-mm.
Woo.
Mm-mm.
So he's very fine again, and thankfully his brotherhood showed through, because he was like, "I need to go find Alex." To which he did. He found his
Mhm.
buddy. Um, they put their two and two together. He told him that he put the tracker or the phone in her purse. They tracked them down, and they got to the space. They got to.
All right. We could take you off. We
I
could.
mean, you weren't the only one that thought that. Somebody else has said that
Yeah, a
too
lot
after
of
the
people thought
first three
that too.
episodes, and I
Hmm.
saw ahead of you, so I was like, I'm gotta let it cook because you. I mean, you wasn't wrong. We was headed on that path. We just
I never saw it. I
you didn't
never.
see that
Mm-mm. Because I knew
Because
what?
he was always wanting to keep him on a straight and narrow because Alex kept veering off the path, and
I
he
know,
was
but
like, "I'm gonna
remember,
keep you accountable and keep you on the straight and narrow just enough." But Alex is Alex, and I never thought
Yeah, but
that
he had slept with Kayla, and Kayla was
that
slimy.
was
I
on
mean, she was.
Kayla. That was on that
It
episode.
was, but I've been the two of them together since
Hmm.
already the suspicion was a little bit there. Then once the two of them started sleeping together, it was kind of like, I
hmm
had to see it through to the end.
and
Hmm.
and the way he popped up the same way Kayla did. Not that he didn't have the right, because he was his best friend, he was his partner.
Right.
I get that, but it just seemed
And
like
he
he
had
was
keys and stuff.
yeah, he was in places very conveniently, and I just couldn't at first. I was like, It honestly wasn't until we got that flashback of
Hmm.
Alex. That's when I was completely secure. Like, okay, no, this is his buddy from way,
Letitia
way back.
said,
Remember, I asked y'all that. I was like, now, how long has he actually been his friend? Is this from way back?
Yeah.
And then we got that
Hmm.
flashback of Alex and the grandma. Um,
Yes.
she was
hmm
like, two daughters downside waiting for you, whatever. And they were kids then, so I was like, okay,
Right.
okay, that's his buddy for real, from way back.
So is
Hmm.
his name? So he's John John. When the reason why they call him Two John. So is
I
he
don't
John
know.
I'm
John?
assuming
You know how they
so.
call kids John John, and I guess
I'm
as an
Mm-mm.
adult
assuming
you'll
so.
just say Two John.
Right.
I ain't never
Oh,
heard two John before. I heard of
me
John John, but
either.
I guess it's like man man, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard nobody say two man though, so I don't get it.
But then he's a big man, so you know, I mean,
Woo.
might be biggest to me, you know. Same,
Mm-mm.
same.
He is fine though.
Fine.
Woo. Yes,
Yeah.
Lord.
So I don't have the part where the ladies and Samson were in the restaurant. They were talking. They were putting their heads together, and you know they was talking about the lady with the cut on her face and how we can get it like she wouldn't be perfect before the birth date or whatever. And because the title of the episode is called Happy Birthday,
Mm-hmm.
which would be Eileen's birthday, and she's born on a leap
Yes.
year. So if he didn't finish it today, he would have to wait 4 years. So that's why everything has been so strategically planned. And when
Mm-hmm.
she did that cut on her face, she threw it off. So that's what made Alex go. I'm sorry, not Samson, but made Alex go to the lady's office. But then we get and then later on, I'm not sure how Samson gets there, but he ends up getting there. And
Something Nana Mama said to him when he was at home is what got him with the Spidey senses and the birthday, and then that's when he ran
mhm,
to the ladies. And then
okay,
after he went to go to the plastic surgeon, then Samson went to the ladies, and
okay, back
they
to the
didn't
restaurant,
know
right? Or were they at the
yeah, and
office?
he had mentioned the plastic surgeon because we were talking about the face, and then that's when he
Hmm.
ran over to go get his buddy.
They were in the office then. Yeah, they were back in the office. I'm
Yeah.
like, I know they still ain't eating. So yeah. And he ends up helping them get up or whatever. And they fly on over to, they trace his phone. And this nut got this doggone mask on. He kills me with this daggone mask. He just I don't know what the mask, who is that
Is
behind
it
the mask. I mean, I don't
is
know.
it supposed to be the very first person that he was emulating? Is that supposed to be the mask?
That don't look like them.
I
Man.
don't know. I don't think so. The way he, I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me. Ooh.
Bless you.
Okay,
Bless you.
so thank you. I was thinking, okay, because remember when he did he turned on the show, and then he
Mm-hmm.
revealed himself. So it
Right.
makes me wonder if he was doing the art in secret. That's why he had the mask, and he did the great unveiling for him to
Oh, okay.
do the final piece, the
Hmm.
piece de
Because
de resistance.
I went the
So
other way with it because we started talking about where he started. So I was like, is he supposed to be representing the first guy that that's where my
Hmm.
brain went. But yeah, okay. That
no, I
makes
think
sense
it was
too.
just a plain Jane, white dude that looks
A
like
Party
a
City
basic
mask.
dude. Yeah, and then he takes the
Hmm.
mask off to reveal, I am
The
fanboy,
artiste.
I am
Hmm.
the artiste, and
Hmm.
this is my masterpiece. And he was getting
Hmm.
ready to unveil the finishing piece or the final piece.
I guess to the
But he
people
got it.
that didn't know, because with the people that knew, because the plastic surgeon knew, but he was doing his worldwide little podcast situation.
Hmm.
Hmm. But
Yeah.
that's sickening. That's crazy that he had an entire audience. But then again, I mean, this is YouTube. We're on YouTube, and
Hmm.
everybody has an audience
Everybody has
for whatever it is that you're
Yeah, but
interested in.
that's a
So it's
lot.
just crazy though.
hmm
Especially that's a lot, especially since it's real. Like going back to the other episode where the guy was like the rock and roll tending to do things like that. But like if you truly and honestly, just in your spare time watching people get unalive, like this not for play. This is not TV. This is not a. That's what we. No. Mm-mm. I mean, they say it's something for everybody, but that
Hmm.
yikes.
But and I don't know if y'all paid attention to it. Well, I'm sure y'all did. When he had the mask on, he was talking, and then he snatched it off and was like, "I too can be an artist. I too." It was like he was this person before in the camera at whatever this face is, and then
Right.
let me get credit because I am the one that did this. I did this. I too can be an artist. I too can make masterpieces. He was just so full of himself, and it was like I want to take credit for this because I'm the one that did this. And I'm like, sir, you
He
are so full
definitely
of
wanted the
yourself that you
credit.
really want to take the mask off and let everybody see who you are. But I guess, a lot of people do stuff because they want to be noticed.
But is
Um,
he really full of himself, or is he so empty that this is what he resulted to? Because
Ugh.
it came from his abandonment issues from his
mhm.
mother. I
Two
mean,
things can be
a
true.
more
Two things can be
sensitive
true.
person might feel sorry for him.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but he moved for Cocoa Puff before the
Hmm.
abandonment issue for his
True,
mother.
but that certainly didn't help it any.
Hmm.
Because
It didn't help, but
I'm just saying, like,
because
you
he
could have
was
caught
doing
him at
he was doing chicken feet,
true that.
and then he said he told the mother didn't know about that, but he said I did say I would do anything to be an only child. So like you was
Hmm.
already that was before you. Yikes! Just throw the whole
Yeah,
kid away. Sheesh.
yeah. And
Excuse
they
me.
certainly didn't catch him in time to do any type of
Yeah.
therapy.
No, they
So,
did not.
yikes.
Mm-mm. So he ends up getting away. Um, but they did get the
Mm-mm.
three people that were there, the two men and the lady doctor. They ended up getting them, but she ended up spraying them with pepper spray. And
But they should have started
That lady is
blasting. I don't care.
I ain't mad.
resourceful, child.
Yes.
She got everything in her little handy dandy bag. We
Hmm.
poking folks, we spraying
Hmm.
folks. I don't like her, but that's my kind of girl.
Hmm.
That's my kind
Okay.
of girl.
Resourceful. Like you got it. I know who to roll with. Okay.
Ooh.
So Ed, not Ed, she says Alex and Samson end up pulling up at the estate, and they see him in his office, and of course they got to have their little conversation. They banter back and forth. He injects himself with something, passes out, and falls out, and Samson tries to resuscitate him, and Alex tries to resuscitate him. He's gone. Leave him alone. He's gone. He's gone. And we all know in the way back there, that man went gone. At least we was like, it was too easy. He
You
did
know
all
how I
this to
feel.
leave now. He ain't
They
gone.
should have they should have popped him for good measure.
Yeah, he should have got a bullet wound. Yeah, yeah. He should have got.
Child, I'm rolling with Letitia all
I
day,
don't
baby. She
understand these
said,
people. I'm
Yeah,
like,
he should have got
these people
something.
they're criminal, they're dangerous, they're a threat to everybody, and you not double tapping. I don't get it.
Hmm. Yeah, they
I
are
really don't get
terrorists.
it.
Yeah,
These
I'm gonna
people
put a
are
hole in you.
dangerous.
I got to
You
wound you
know, if it's
because I ain't
me or
gonna let you
you,
take
if it's
yourself
me
out.
and you, me or you, baby, what? For
Yeah,
good measure. I don't care if you sleep for 30 years. That's now you're gonna sleep forever. Because sir, no. No. That
yeah,
was too
mm,
easy. Just
yeah. That was too
absolutely not.
easy. And then they wheeling him out. Child, he got the white sheet all over him. And I'm like, no, 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 no. That's too easy. And Bobby Cray in his feelings, like, my man gone.
What is money?
exactly, because he was supposed to get that money, baby.
Uh-huh. Bobby Cray upset about the millions and millions that he's supposed to be getting. So y'all, did y'all think anything funny about Miss Nancy not being able to take the children to the rehearsal? And then of course Dana Mama got to ask Elle to do it, and Elle was like, well, why she couldn't do it? Y'all think anything funny
No,
about that? No.
mm-mm. No, because
Listen, this is
I felt like initially when I saw this scene, I thought that was more so about Elle trying to see where she was in Alex's life, kind of sort of, because it was like,
Mm-hmm.
well, why did you ask me to take the kids? Couldn't you have asked Miss Nancy? Why did you ask me? And she's like, well, we are friends, aren't we? I was like, now, Nana Mama, that's not what that girl means. But okay,
mm-mm.
unless I took it wrong, that's how I was looking at it.
Yeah. I mean, I
I
did too,
looked at
essentially.
not me, not initially. I didn't. Afterwards, I was like, oh, okay, maybe that is what she was doing. But I almost, I get suspicious of everybody. So I was suspicious of Elle at that point. Like, girl, is she about to go upstairs? I said, what if she really is part of the people that's been stalking her and she all along, and we just didn't suspect her because we expected her to be this loving girlfriend. I was like, she better not do nothing to them kids. I was hollering this whole, my
I
nerves were
wasn't
so bad
suspicious of her here.
this
I was
episode.
suspicious when they actually got to the practice. Don't ask me why. But when they got
Same,
to the practice,
all of it,
I was like, but this
the
I just
whole
thought,
episode. I was like, please don't hurt them kids. I said, you better not hurt them kids. The whole was hollering about these kids. Because I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening. But Miss Nancy, are you ready to talk about? You tell me when you're ready to talk about Miss Nancy.
Oh,
You know, Miss
Miss
Nancy
Nancy.
ain't until episode
Yeah.
8.
I ain't.
Oh, okay.
I was leery of Miss Nancy when she first walked through the door and see episode 2.
Same.
But so
Ooh.
the Alex gets a hit from, I forgot which place he went to, but they let him know that the guy Peter, that something to dealing with Peter, and he ended up going to this house and he sees all of this stuff, all this memorabilia, all of these things that showing who he
I
was.
thought Kayla gave that.
Did I miss it? I don't think it was some office he went to. And okay, this is it. So he see all these things in the house, and it was some lady, I can't remember what office he went to.
Like social services or something like that.
Yeah. And
That
I think that's
type
how
of
he
thing.
got the picture of Nana Mama, Deidre, and Peter. But he was talking to Kayla, and Kayla was letting him know, like, you're in this thing, and it's not about death, is about revenge, because he's gone through too much to find him. They got pictures. He's been doing the flowers. He did not know Peter was the one delivering flowers to him. He did not know Peter was the one at the
precinct,
the rally. Yeah, the precinct. He did not know that. He did not know Peter was the one he was looking at, the one that, I guess that's the one that took out his wife. And he did not know anything. And Peter has been planning this thing from the beginning. But Peter is Deidre's street brother or girlfriend. But we're going to talk about that in episode 8. Or we can just talk, we're talking about episode 8, about the connection between Deidre, Peter, and Mama Nana Mama. I mean, Miss Nancy.
Miss Nancy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But he was shocked at all the things that he went through. So we see Peter was at the rehearsal for Damien.
Mm-hmm.
He's sitting back there watching him, and I'm like, you are a sick piece of
nerves on edge.
That scared me. I said, oh Lord, they're not about to make it out of there.
Yes. I was like, oh crap.
I thought he about to start spraying or something, child. I did
not know.
I don't like that. I was like, please don't hurt them kids. Please don't hurt them kids. And it's not even just those kids. There's other kids there too for this recital.
Exactly.
Like, Jesus, Lord have mercy. Nerves. My nerves bad in this one.
And then this was when my started going up with Elle and because I was like, are they all in cahoots? That's what I started to think. Are they all in cahoots?
Right.
No idea.
Because how did he know that they were there? You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then I was looking at Miss Nancy and Elle. I was like, oh, maybe Elle was one of her street. I didn't know that was everybody at that point, but yeah, I had lumped everybody.
Say we put everybody on the list.
I surely did.
Oh Lord,
I sure did.
Hi, Tamika.
We was coming down the home stretch. I had to start throwing everybody on the suspect list.
Right. Hey, Tamika. Thank you for coming through.
Hey, Tamika.
So we hear conversation between Deirdre and Peter was like, it's all my fault. I'm gonna get you out. And he was like, I'm gonna make Cross pay for this. But of course, we know later on we find out what he wants Cross to pay for, the negative things he said about Deirdre, about her being broken. And I think I mixed. Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah, their conversation was crazy. So we get to the hospital and we see the mom of Shannon. And she was telling the officer, I'm so, today was a good day. They found my baby. They found my daughter. I'm so glad. I'm so grateful. And, she goes in with her daughter. And next thing we know, we see the guy doing the autopsy on someone else, doing this thing. And then all of a sudden the sheet goes up and it catches the clipboard. I said, I
Should
know
have
that fella.
started with Ed. Should have started with him. Damn it.
I said, I knew his ears was breathing. Letitia, what are your
But
thoughts?
I saw this on some other movie. Somebody used something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask me which
Yeah,
one it was.
I've seen it before. Either maybe on Law and Order or either on an actual movie. What are your
Yeah,
thoughts,
somewhere.
Letitia, on this nut case?
I knew when we we saw that sheet moving. I'm like, oh my lord! And then he caught the that clipboard before it hit the floor, and I already have a thing. Like, I don't sit in places with my back to the door, and and I don't have on music if I'm in places where I gotta be watching my surroundings. I don't
Yeah,
understand him, but I think he probably does this all the time. He works the graveyard shift. It's just him and
the deed.
the the deceased. So he thinking, but no, sir.
He
He
said, "Ain't
rolls
nothing
up
supposed to be moving up in here."
right,
Mm-mm.
and he didn't got.
Honey, took
Whew.
him out. Took his
Should have
badge, took
started
his
cutting with
clothes.
Ed. Mm-mm.
Listen,
Mhm.
I said, this is a whole fool, okay? A whole fool.
And can I just be honest with y'all? When child, these women be looking alike to me. I I thought that woman, Shannon's mama, came in there. I thought it was the plastic surgeon. I was like, oh Lord Jesus. Because did y'all see how she had
Oh,
snatched
okay.
that thing back? I was like, oh
Mm-hmm.
Lord, she shut the door. I said, oh, they about to
That
get her. They
curtain.
about Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I said, oh Lord, have mercy. So
Tamika, Restream. You talk to Restream. I don't know. Call them. This is the second time they've done this to me. They did this like 3 weeks ago. Yeah. Talk to Restream. I don't want to talk to them.
Can
I don't
you
know.
imagine? You think it's a dead body, then all of a sudden they just get up all naked and
Child, listen. Dead. Okay, I would be the one going next. Okay, I'm next.
yes, Lord.
Take me out. Take me out. Cause you're supposed to be asleep, sir. You're supposed to be asleep. We ain't
Crazy.
supposed to be going through this.
that
Mm-mm.
is crazy. Mm-mm-mm.
We're
Yep,
not
but
supposed
then
to be.
he get to the security guard too at her door, and that's secure. I'm sorry, he wasn't worth
He
a
was going to
dime.
sleep. He
Mm-mm.
was nodding off. Whatever that lady gave him was good to his soul because homeboy was going to sleep. I said, why is we nodding off and we got a patient over here that's been half past dead? Like,
Hmm.
she can't talk, she can't do nothing. She's in a state of shock, so she ain't talking or doing nothing. Why, sir? Why are you nodding off,
I
Mama?
always
Why?
wonder why they don't have somebody outside the room, and
Yes, yes,
I guess
agree.
privacy, but I'm always like, somebody can climb into what kind
Hmm.
of weird stuff.
And I
Hmm.
And
wonder,
you watching guard our
did
God.
Mama know Alex was there? Like, did she know he was there because she was just so nice to this man? But Shannon was freaking out. So she might not have known Alex was in there because Shannon was freaking out. You could see her eyes getting big, and
We talking about Ed?
Alex was in there in the room. Alex was in the room.
Oh,
But I'm like,
oh
did
yeah.
Mom know Alex was there? Did
No,
Shannon
she
know
didn't
Alex was
know.
there?
She was
She
like,
couldn't have
she
known
did
because
not.
she was freaking out.
Well, she wasn't
No,
freaking out
didn't
when Ed
nobody know.
came either. So
No, she
She
wasn't.
was. She was freaking
Mama
out.
didn't know nothing.
No, Mama didn't
right,
know nothing, but Shannon
right,
was
right.
freaking out once she saw Ed, and you could
Right.
see her eyes getting big, and she was nothing she could really do.
Hmm.
Because he ended up closing the curtain, so Mom was on the other side of the curtain. But then that's when we have Alex to come save the day.
Yep.
So evidently she did
Thank
not know
goodness.
because it
No,
was
that
her
Mama
reaction
was.
was, but Shannon's reaction was like like real. So
And she couldn't say nothing either. Lord, sweet baby Jesus. I'd have
right.
been
Beat on
banging.
something. Exactly, please. But
No,
anybody coming in
don't
the
leave
room,
me in here.
I would have been lyric. Mom was too nice. Cause I'd have been like,
Why
no,
I gotta? Why I got to leave the room though? Cause like,
uh-uh. Mom was too nice. Mom was too
I
nice.
agree. But you
I
know
wouldn't
what?
let nobody in my
True,
child's room. No.
true. But at the same time, she could have got too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yes. So we get to the house, and like my girl Moochie says, well, I'm gonna take that back. So we get to the house, and Nana Mama is trying to figure out what's going on. Something seemed different, or something. I don't know what it was to make her look through the house, but I guess she must have heard something. And in
did.
the words of Moochie, he football tackled her.
He did.
Why did bitch down Nana Mama like
Touchdown.
that? And all she got is a
Touchdown.
daggone bag. She need a blicky
She
or some
showed
pepper
did.
Yes.
spray.
But she got him a little bit. I mean, because we heard a little bit of the struggle, but
Yeah, she was putting up a fight.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was like, "Let me go," and she might have bit him because he screamed. So, but she
Yeah.
hollered
She
out
was
for the
trying to give
Lord.
him a
She said,
little bit
"Oh
of work.
Lord,
Whatever she
hey
could
mom."
give. That's what she,
Yeah. She should have started throwing stuff first and then beat him with a bat. Let him,
Mhm.
or put. I'm like, I'm a big fan of booby traps. If you think somebody trying to get you, put something on the floor, trip
right.
that fool, and
Hey, we got to
then
worry
Slow
about
beat
down.
him.
Letitia. We got to worry about Letitia. Letitia,
Nah,
listen.
I'm riding with Letitia. I'm going wherever Letitia go.
I'm just
Okay.
saying, you got to do what you got to do because
Letitia say, "Y'all
She got
just
her
caught him for good
she got her
measure."
head on a swivel, baby. She like, what?
Okay,
listen, I
she
can't
ain't
sit with my
playing.
back to the door. I'm like, no, I got to see who coming
Mm-mm.
in and who coming out because
I
absolutely
hear
not.
you.
And I don't go to places that only got one entrance.
Okay, because I
Yeah.
need to be. I need to be focused. I need to see. But that's why I always have my thing on me.
Yeah, me and
I
my
almost
cousin
think.
are always like that. We like, okay, what we got? We looking
How
around,
many points of
what we gonna
entrance and
grab on?
exit?
Mm-hmm. I need to scope out the place because I ain't
hmm
got time. To Big said she was screaming. You were screaming, and Nana Mama Nana was screaming.
Okay,
Not Nana, mama, exactly.
Hmm.
For
She
sure.
needs something because
hmm
listen, my grandma was 89 when she passed, but right before she passed, she had a 6-shooter and she didn't mind. My grandma ain't
Some of that
mind
pepper, some of that pepper spray
with
that
that
the
six
doctor
shooter
had.
in
Something.
her household.
You know how? Have you ever you hear what people will say? Even though I think it's disrespectful, as I don't know what people are like. Oh, we are not our ancestors. But I'm like, but see, people say that, and I'm like, but my both of my grandmothers were blicky toting.
I mean,
My
yes and
whole,
no. It depends on what you're referring to. That's the whole thing.
Mine too.
I know, but
I had blickies,
disrespectful. But
both of them.
I got a picture of my one grandmother. She got a full rifle. Just a picture. She got a cute dress on, everything.
How cute.
I said, woo, my mom has that picture. Oh,
Yes,
my
ma'am.
grandmother.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
some things I get when they say that, and I agree. And then some things, like you said, sometimes the ancestors was holding the disrespect them for that. Just depends on
Right.
the situation.
Yeah.
Like I got it
Listen.
from somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
People crazy, and I be by myself a lot, or it be me and my daughter, and I need to have my puke. Listen, y'all gonna know, y'all gonna feel it. I might not hit you where it hurt, but you gonna know I didn't been there. And 9/11 is being called and dialed at the same time.
I was about to say you gonna be down. Yeah.
Yes, you gonna know. All right, and so episode 8, you had me at Mother Blanker. So the episode starts out with who seems to be who is Nana Mama in the younger years, and that's when we find out Nana Mama is his grandmother and not his mother. Well, that's when we really find the backstory. And we see Nana Mama being wheeled into the hospital, and then we have those flashbacks between him and Nana Mama. You know, the conversation about her never leaving him because his mom and father had passed, and
hmm
we didn't find out that he had a friend named John or Two John, I forgot what he called him, outside, and he wasn't ready to go outside. What are your thoughts on the conversations between young Nana Mama and um, Alex, and then the children and everything that happened at the hospital? Just that whole thing.
Well, Ed
Anybody?
had gave us his long backstory anyway at that dinner when he blew up his spot, so we kind of knew what happened with the mom and the dad. But I guess this must have been soon after the mom passed, because he seemed
I think
like
it
he
was
was
after
in
the
a slump.
dad.
Oh,
'Cause he
okay.
had lost by this time he had lost both parents.
Yeah, it was both, but I thought it was the dad first and then the mom. And in any event, he
Yeah.
was down in the dumps emotionally. You know, as a kid, you're trying to process, and you with your grandmother and tell him how strong he is and get him to go outside and play with his friend. Because grief is great, it does. But yeah, it just was good to see her give him those to try to best she could.
Yeah. Hey Inga. Yeah, we started at about 9:30ish. We're trying to get this thing wrapped on up, child.
Hey,
Letitia,
Inga.
what are your thoughts?
No thoughts. I'll talk about this already. This is when we found out that T.
Oh, you
John is
did.
really his friend. So
Mm. So,
So
of course,
Letitia
now
gave
we
him a
have.
pass after that. Like,
Mm-hmm. So Alex doesn't want the
like,
kids to go
okay.
back home because, of course, what happened to Nana Mama, and he does know that Peter was the one that was stalking him all this time, and most likely the one that took out his wife, um, Maria. But of course, Miss Nancy, I'm gonna be nice. Miss Nancy is being very helpful, and I was like, no internet, no phone. Your phone really ain't gonna work up there. You got a house, you got a landline though, and you want to go up to a cabin. And the famous words of Mo.J. There's some places you just don't go. You don't go to a cabin. You don't go to a basement or an attic because it ain't nowhere to go when you up there in the woods by yourself. So
And quit
I was
forgetting.
like, Jesus Christ. Yes, yes, yes.
No. And ain't nobody taking my
Mm-mm.
black kids nowhere.
Okay.
I don't know you like that. You're not going.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely not. I was so mad at them because I'm like, why did they trust Miss Nancy? There was
I
nothing
would have
about
just
her.
soon let him
Because
go
she
with
was a
L,
teacher
like she
at
said.
school.
Yeah. Well, the fact
That's
that she
probably why.
volunteered had my antennas like, why you just peek your head over here and volunteer a
Mm-hmm.
cabin in the woods? And because Elle was saying they could stay at her place, I'm like, why not just put? Well, I guess never mind.
Yeah, I think
I
because
just
they
answered
said,
my own question
yeah, they didn't want
because I was gonna say
anybody that
put
they knew.
security, like a security detail, but we see what happened to the witness.
Mm-mm. And
So
before they get
And
who
the
here, they
knows?
victim.
end up showing him a
And the
picture.
victim.
Alex shows the kids and Elle a picture of Peter,
Peter, that was smart.
and it was just a solo picture of Peter. And of course, you got Mama Nancy. I mean, shit, that ain't her name.
Miss
F for Nancy,
Nancy.
if anything. I ain't calling her Miss Nancy. Her name Nancy. Doggone it, because she's
She
a
ain't auntie though,
Wayne
because she
Ding.
tells her call me Auntie Nancy. You ain't my auntie.
Yeah,
No
dude, get out
ma'am.
of my face. So the kids are up
Mm-mm-mm.
there, and they're getting acclimated to the location that they're in. They're talking on the house phone uh to dad, and but we got Nancy and Elle talking about, just getting, things about the cabin and the history behind it, and her daughter used to like coming up there and blah blah blah. We got
I was
Samson
wondering
going to check on
who her kids were when she found that doggone taser. I was like, are we ever going to? But we didn't find out no more about her kids.
who Nancy. Her kids were Deirdre and Peter. She was a
She
street
didn't have
mom.
no other real kids. I thought there was okay. I
I
don't.
don't know. I just know those two were her children. She was a street mom. I don't know if she ever birthed any.
Oh, okay.
But we do have Samson, going to check on Nana Mama. Because that is his, a mother to him. She raised him. I think she taught him how to tie his shoes or something, they said in the argument
Mm-hmm.
uh back in episode 5 or 6. So yeah. Um uh and so of course we have what's the little girl name? The little girl telling her
Deidre.
dad, what makes you family is how much people love you, or something like that. But that's the same thing that Deirdre said to him.
Janie. Mm-hmm.
Uh, that's the same thing that Deirdre said to him back when he was, doing investigation on the crime that she committed. And it triggered something in him, as, those words. And it's something how he just listened to words and it just takes him to a whole other place. Anybody want to discuss this in the Deirdre of it all with Peter?
Child,
I mean,
I
Alex.
was aggravated with him because he got that realization. He talked to Elle first. And then when he talked to little baby Janie or whatever her name is, he got the realization of the whole Deidre thing. So I'm like, why would you not be like, can you put L back on the phone
Mm-hmm.
and say something then? Like, why would you wait till you go get the picture, show the lady at social services, go over here, go over there? I was like, why did we wait and then call back? Child.
Don't know.
But also he was rushing too when he first saw the social services lady, because
Yeah.
when she mentioned that he had a street mom, he
Mm-hmm.
didn't stick around to figure out. He said, "Oh, she didn't know the name, but he should have got a description of who she
Yeah.
was right
Mm-hmm.
then."
Yep.
You
Okay.
know,
Yeah.
because no,
Because the only picture he had was a picture of Peter.
Right.
But yeah.
Them eyes give it away. That's why he knew when he sent that picture that was gonna be. She was definitely recognizable.
Yeah. So we then get to the part where we see they're playing hide and go seek in the house, and Damon goes downstairs, he knocks over something, and he turns around and look at it. He sees a picture, and the picture is Nana Mama, Deirdre, and Peter. And Nana
Nancy,
Mama,
not Nana Mama.
Nancy, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
Nancy.
Nancy.
Nasty Nancy.
Nasty Nancy. Yeah, Nasty Nancy. Is on a picture with the guy that my dad showed me. Like my mind would be like, what? But I'm glad he put the picture in his pocket,
Them
because
kids was smart.
Nancy ended up coming down, like, what are you doing down here or whatever. And
Her little
of
evil
course,
self. Ha ha ha.
I was like, this biatch.
She
And
was
we find
creepy.
out how much of a biatch she is later on,
Yep.
because and as soon as L calls back, he can't talk to L. L is busy. L got the kids, blah, blah, blah. So I'm trying to figure out why all of a sudden I can't talk to L. Like, why is it like, how did she know Alex knew something was going on? Like, what do y'all think she knew that Alex knew?
He was blowing his own cover. He lied about something about Jamie's medication or something like that. And Miss Nancy picked up on that right away. All the times I've been over there, I never know her to take any kind of medication. And he blew his own cover. I felt like for him to have been played it cool in other places, he blew it this time. But I think it was because that's his kids this time too.
Yeah.
It's hard for you to like stay focused when you like, oh my gosh, not only does she have my kids, I let them go there. They're 3 hours away. You know what I'm saying? He just
Crazy.
wants her not to mess with him.
Yeah.
And so the whole thing was just so scary. But I wish he would have got to L earlier too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because you could see it roll in his head when the little girl said it. It was like he automatically recollected. Now he went back to watch the video and talk to the, like I said, but I'm like, I would have been like, put L back on the phone. Something not right. I'm gonna research it. it. Call me back in 15, 20 minutes. You call me.
And little girl, he was like, kiss David. I'm not kissing him. Yeah, I'm like, how Nancy knew that he had an inkling that something was going on. I didn't catch it. I didn't catch. Maybe it was the voice or something. The urgency in his voice, maybe.
Yeah, that, and like you said, like Letitia said, the medicine, because she been sitting there stalking y'all family the whole time, hanging out with Nana Mama, drinking, getting all y'all dirt, all y'all details, and so she know.
So to John.
I can't hear you.
So we have Alex pull up on John.
No, there's nothing on it.
Oh. Alex pull up on John, and he, tells him, that his family is in danger, and that this MF have been following them, and this, that, and the third. And anybody want to discuss of how Alex was like, Samson was like, let's go. You had me at MF.
Yeah, he rolled up on him and was like, listen here, MFer. I was wrong. You was right. He said, and I'm not even here for the right. He said, but you've been my boy all this time, and our family is in trouble. and he knew that John was coming. They two peas in the pod. So
Mm-hmm.
he said, "Let's go." Basically, let's go get our family. And we
Mm-hmm.
we always knew, and that's true brotherhood, true
Yeah.
love.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't matter if y'all estranged or not. When you in trouble, you go and help each other. So
Yeah, I thought that was cute. Even
yeah.
before he
Mm-hmm.
said you had me at MF, but I was like, yep. When he was like, listen here, MF, I said, yep, that's how you talk to your real good friends. Like, all right now, enough is enough. Like, I know I've been effing up.
Tripping.
Mm-hmm. But y'all, but what got me was when Miss Nancy gonna tell him you got 3 hours or something, but she'll
Right.
give him maybe 4 hours to get up there.
Yeah, because it was like,
Negative. You ain't got
yeah.
to give
She
me
was like, in case
nothing.
you hit traffic, ma'am,
Yeah, I'm like,
go to
this
hell.
Bianca's bananas. But she was playing with, she was effing with him when she was like, "Come here, baby," and yeah, you want to go out and go out to the forest or woods or what? I'm like, you really got this man thinking you finna do something to his kids. Like, you really don't realize the danger you putting yourself in. Keep playing with this man. Keep playing. And I'm like, this lady is freaking bananas. But
She
you're
is
the
though.
reason. You're the issue. You're the reason
Yep.
why
She
this
is the
is
cause.
Deirdre is here. Deirdre was there. You're the
Yep.
reason why all this. You're the reason. Because I didn't see. Look, again, my husband told me I was looking at it, not watching. I didn't realize what that heifer had did to Deirdre. She made okay, well, we go get there. So I think I
I
might
don't
be
think
moving
they told us
fast.
till this episode though,
Right.
because they
Yeah.
had us under another impression by what they showed us earlier.
Yes. So we got the guys going, headed up the road, but Nancy and Elle are talking. Elle has some Benadryl or something that she found, I guess, in the cabinet, in Miss Nancy's cabinet. Well, I'm getting his lady respect in Nancy's cabinet. And she put it in her drink because they're up there drinking. I guess they're drinking wine or whatnot. But they are drinking, but she dozes off to sleep. Elle try to get the kids out of the house. Of course, Miss Nancy wakes up. Nancy wakes up and say, "I don't sleep." I said, Jesus Christ, what kind of lady is this? Maybe them wasn't sleep pills.
Oh,
Because
either that or she just that damn evil. Because Lord,
She
some people
that
probably can't
evil.
be that evil that they ass don't sleep for real. that
But she
they don't
drank
sleep
that
for real.
she drank that thing up.
She did, but maybe it was not anything in it. Maybe it was fake. Maybe it was, Advil or Tylenol crushed up in there. People will do stuff like that to make you think you're doing something. So maybe she wasn't asleep.
Mhm.
I don't know. But she woke up mighty damn fast, whatever it was. But
I was gonna say, well, she appeared to fall out, but I guess
she might have been
was just
faking.
playing.
She was
Yeah,
an
I
evil
guess.
heifer because I think she kind of knew something was. Well, she knew John and well, not John, but Alex was on the way, so she
Right.
had to be on alert. Ain't no telling. But she turned that damn cup up and swallowed all of it. I said, Lord have mercy. Oh Jesus.
Indeed.
But Elle
Mhm.
was trying to fight, trying to get through, trying to get out. But that's when the Samson. I mean, what's his name? Alex end up
Peter and
well,
Alex.
yeah, that Peter and Alex end up getting into it. But before that, she tied them children up, y'all. And then
Mhm.
she tied Alex's hands up.
It was a good thing that Elle had that pocketbook, because her ass would have been tased.
Exactly.
She tried that first.
She
I was like,
did.
oh
She
Lord.
did. Anybody want to discuss this? And Peter and to John and the whole scene of that little fight and tie up situation. No.
I
I
mean,
mean,
obviously Alex wasn't gonna come alone.
Mm-hmm.
He
mhm.
but while he was in the house, John was outside, but Peter was out there waiting on him, had the little
His
night
sniper.
vision
Mhm.
thing
Mm-hmm.
on, and he got him, or at least hit him with something, whatever. He got walked over to him. Now, in this case, because normally, like I said, if this was the evil person, I'd have said, no. If John was the evil one, I'd be like, you got to make sure you double tap.
Right. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
But thankfully, he did not. And but
Mm-hmm.
he just left him out there thinking, okay,
Mm-hmm.
he'll just be out there on his own. He go back to the house, but you know, Two John is too good for that.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause he showed back up.
He must have had a vest on. I mean, he did get wounded because he was bleeding,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah.
he must have had some
Mm-hmm.
type of protection on. Like, it's a little flesh wound. I'm gonna shake it off and get up and go fight another
Mm-hmm.
day.
Or it could have been those packs that people be putting on to make you think something, and
It
because
could
he came
have.
in too strong. So if all that blood to be out there on the ground, like where he hit you at? Because you come in here like ain't nothing hurt. So
That's
maybe
true.
it was a decoy. Maybe that was
Could have
I don't
been.
know. That's what my mind said, but because it
That's
was too
pretty
much
smart
blood,
though.
it was too much blood not to be. Like I got a picture of, it, but ain't a good picture. But if you can see it, that's a whole lot of blood under him. Like can't hardly
Mm,
see it, but it was a lot of blood.
mm-mm,
Let me tell you.
mm-hmm.
So Alex, of course, they're all in the house, and this heifer gonna sit there, and they do the replay of what happened. So
Mm-hmm.
Peter unalived somebody, and she goes and tells Deirdre, well, it'll look better if a white girl did XYZ, blah, blah, blah. And then you only get 1 year, 1 month or something. Something she
A
told her.
year at best, something like that.
Yeah. And you need to do this. So that's why the conversation between her and Peter, it now makes sense of Peter was telling her, like, you shouldn't be here. This is my fault. This is all me or whatever.
Right.
So because the conversation never made sense. I'm like, what are they talking about? But later on, of course, we get to see the backstory. So you the reason why Deirdre ass was in jail.
Yeah. And I mean, in her defense, typically that does work, but she
You
got in there and
manipulated her.
they broke her down, baby.
Yes, you manipulated this girl, and then whatever Peter did, you manipulated him too, because he probably didn't have to do what he had. What was done? It's probably something you coerced him to do.
And
That's the
Peter
part
didn't
that I
seem
didn't
like
understand.
Oh, bug-eyed fool.
Peter didn't seem like he was too bright anyway.
No.
I just was like, what? I was screaming like Cardi B. Like, what was the reason? Like, why did you? Because they showed us as if Deidre had actually done it, because that's what they wanted us to believe at that time. So by the time we got to this, it was like, oh, so she ain't do nothing at all. But we never, I was like, well, why did he take the man out? But I guess it don't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Just she did it. She didn't do it. He did it, and she took the blame for it, and then. They broke her down in jail.
Douse those children with kerosene, y'all.
Yeah.
And tell him to choose which one.
Evil. Yeah, because she made a choice.
Anybody want to talk about it?
Nope.
This evil witch.
Because deserve to die. And I hope they burn in hell. Yep. And she burned. Well, she was kind of taking the easy way out. Like, I wanted to see her go to jail and get the same treatment that Deidre got. That's why she did what she did. That's what she needed. Worse. Exactly.
Well, I mean, I don't care how the trash get out there. Oh. As long as it get out. It can take itself out. That's fine too. So, but she crazy. I mean, that's exactly, we see exactly how crazy this woman is. She set her own self on fire.
That's too funny. I said, you say you don't care how the trash get taken out, as long as it goes. My Lord, that's too funny. I got to use that one. I don't care how the trash go. It just needs to go. Okay.
She can take her own self. Oh my gosh, that was just the craziest thing ever, though. And we didn't hear the woman scream or nothing.
She too evil.
No, she just
That's
crackled.
what I'm saying. Whoa.
Like wood on the logs on the fire.
And look at her eyes. Oh my God.
She too damn mean to kill.
All of that, and she was so mad over something she did. I guess she didn't factor Alex's in, but like Alex said, she was. By the time I got to her, she was broken. They broke her down in jail, and like this is what I saw. But
yep. And that's why she was like that, because this lady broke her. Like, you the reason why I'm here. Like, I'm not supposed to be here. She was broken for real, and she could not be fixed. Because lady, you messed her up. You started it. You the reason.
Yeah, she started the fire. She poured the kerosene on there, and then that CO, which was the one that tried to take Alex out. I guess that was the one abusing her in there, or one of the people.
It's
Mm,
crazy.
mm, mm,
Oh, have mercy.
mm.
I said, my Lord, this lady took herself
Burn,
out.
baby, burn. She
Disco is
was
burning
mad,
up.
and then she was like, "Oh, your wife got taken out, and you still not hurting enough." I was like, "Ma'am, like what?"
Mm-hmm.
And then she was
She
like,
was
"Oh,
she was evil.
your wife's last words." So I was like, I guess.
You dirty witch. She's evil. Evil people don't. Evil people. I'll pay in hell. You know you going to hell because you
Mm-hmm.
are hellish. You're full of hell. Your life is terrible. You are a terrible person.
Mm-hmm. Just saying, let me put some ice cubes in my
Long time ago.
pocket because you know I'm going. That's what she said.
Ex- expeditiously, baby. Just no.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm-mm. Excuse me. Mm. So everything goes back to normal. Seems like um everybody's back home. We have Aldous Hodge, Alex playing the piano
Cross.
that morning. Yeah, Cross playing the piano that morning. The next morning, whenever it is, I don't know how long ago it was between that day and the next
Right.
that we see the kids waking up and he's playing the piano, and we have Elle there, and Nana Mama's doing good. Um, uh,
Hallelujah.
yes, listen. And of course we get to the recital where he is, playing. He has on his mom's watch. And he kind of messes up in the beginning a little bit. It's like he wanted to play something different,
Yeah. I
but
think he was gonna play something else.
yeah, but he of course plays his mom's song, and then we see her singing that song, I think by Shaka Khan originally. And he have his girls with him, and they just a little happy little family now. Um, Listen,
But he
we'll
got
go
that.
through after.
I love how even at this moment and during his recital time where he's shining, he still was worried about his dad because it wasn't
Mhm,
until his dad said, "Play from your heart," for
mhm.
him to
Mm-hmm.
start playing the song, giving him the okay to go ahead and play
Right.
mom's
Go
song.
ahead and play it. It's okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I thought that was super sweet.
Yeah, because that in a while back, couple episodes back, you could tell they were scared to even sing the song or play it or do anything with it
Yeah.
because it would upset the father. And Nana Mama was like,
Yeah,
you
the
got to do
daughter said
something.
that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you got to do something because
Because he was
he got the
I think,
kids
trying to
scared.
find a song because Nasty Nancy told him he got to find something that like means something to him. And then the
Hmm.
sister was telling him, and he was like, I can't. That's mom's song. It's going to make dad sad. And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
man.
So
Ooh.
they get the phone call about this nut job here, and he goes in and talk to him, and he was wondering like, to my what I wonder what took you so long. I was wondering when you was gonna get here. Um, Anybody want to talk about this nut job? How he lost his whole mind, had a whole conniption fit because
I loved
Samson
it.
was out there burning his book.
I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved that
Uh-huh.
Alex took he said, how many? Oh, no, you took just the two. Oh, no, that was Bobby Trey. He was like, what? And he had mailed that news lady his book. And he was like, what? The book. And he was like, oh, you mean this book? I said, get him. Got him. It ain't evidence no more. You done mailed it off. Shit.
He started burning them pages. Oh, that man was going crazy.
No,
Woo!
burn. I did
No,
those are
no.
burn.
And I loved how the other officers on the other side of the glass was like, wow, I think he believes what he's saying. I just love how they were playing it.
Mhm.
And it was like, we are not going to give you shine, sir. You're
That
not
was
going
the
to
best
be
thing they could
able
have
to take
done.
credit for this. Because he thought he was about to be famous on his way down. No, sir.
Yes.
No. We're about to burn your whole legacy in that can right there. How about that?
Mhm. I
That
will
was the
be
best
remembered.
the best
I will
thing they
be
could have done.
remembered. I will
Yeah.
be remembered. That's all he kept saying.
Mm,
I said,
mm,
this
But
nigga
mm.
is
see,
true.
but Candy, even see what I'm saying? Those words. If a more sensitive person would say, I feel bad for him. I feel sorry for him because this is what he longs for.
Mm-hmm.
His
You
life's
know,
work.
it's his no, well, not I didn't mean that, but I meant like he wants to be someone so
Yeah.
badly
Mm-hmm.
that he didn't care that he was resorting to doing evil things
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
just to get the recognition he wanted from his mother. It really is a sad story, to be honest. But I mean, you don't get the chance to get away with that kind of evil, and I'm gonna feel sorry for you, sir.
I
A
mean, yeah,
more sensitive person might say,
if you look at it rationally, I guess you're right. But he was
I
a
like to
Mm-mm.
look at things
SOB,
at all
so he needed
sides.
to go.
He had to
I
go.
wanted him gone. I didn't even want him to go to jail. I was like, just
Mm-mm.
put that man out. Put him out of his misery,
Mhm.
please.
That
And
would have
thank
been
you.
apropos, considering the book and how what he was doing, to
Mhm.
put him what they could have done
Hook him
is
up to the murder.
found a serial unaliver that he looked like,
Mm.
and then played the same game
Mhm. Plucking his
for
teeth
his
out.
own um, death row
Mhm.
He probably would have liked that though.
Mhm.
masterpiece. That's true. You're
Child,
right.
he's
He might
yeah,
have.
Big
yeah.
old weirdo. Because how do you
Might
have
have.
like lethal injectables just in your little factory? Like what? In your little warehouse? Like what is going on?
Know where all his powerful friends at now?
Mhm. Somewhere running for cover,
I was gonna
hiding.
say, trying not to get burned in the fire.
Mhm. Oh,
In
that
case he
mercy.
decided to take somebody down with him. They're like, I'm gonna be over here.
Mhm. So before this, we do have Samson and Malika talking, and he was letting her know that everything in his office needs to be saliva free, because she likes to hawk Tui, as they say now.
Disgusting.
And
Mm-mm.
uh, he acted like he wanted to, take her and lay
I'd
her.
rather that than Kayla.
Thank you. I was
Like
too
he
through.
wanted to lay her. I said, well, sir. Anybody want to discuss this?
I mean, I get where she was coming from because I mean, if it wasn't for Alex and Two John stepping in, like they really was trying to just make her
Mhm,
brother just another ninja, even though he was reformed and he was a pillar in the community. So I mean,
mhm.
can we really be mad? No, not
Oh
really.
no. Mm-mm. No, 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 no.
Right. Oh,
Okay. That's cat.
yes, he likes to play when I get on here. He's throwing his
Oh,
mouth around. Oh my gosh.
oh.
Y'all cats need a whole separate camera. Your cat to
Yes,
be
they
his
do.
pet.
Oh
Cause
my gosh.
Kayla be talking. Kayla be having conversations, child.
Like and
I had
pan
to
the
keep
camera
muting.
over.
Kayla get up, jump on that bed, and she jump on Tamika, and Kayla be on it, boy. She having like,
Mhm.
I disagree, mommy. No.
Exactly. Her
Uh,
2 cents.
and what's your cat's name, Letitia?
His name is Corey, but I call him Sugarfoot.
Sugarfoot, yeah. So
Oh,
Sugarfoot and Kayla.
Yeah, his back feet are pure white like sugar.
Okay.
So I call him
Sugarfoot.
Sugarfoot.
That's sweet.
He is so sweet.
So anybody want to discuss this conversation between Alex and the guy that he assaulted?
it was needed. I mean, that man was far nicer than I would have been because, I mean, well, look, no, that's growth, that's healing. But Alex also did his part to apologize, explain to him exactly why he did what he did. I mean, he was still wrong, but at least, the explanation of, okay, I was gonna say the thing just popped
Mhm.
up that he thought it was him because the person who lost his badge used his badge, but he said he had lost his badge, but
Mhm.
he didn't know that at the time, and then he wasn't at work. And I mean, 1+1 was seeming like an equal two, but it just didn't in this case. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then he told him to resubmit his complaint, and I'm like,
mhm.
Alex, Jesus Christ, like this is what we really want to
Forever
do.
the martyr.
Yeah. But I think, he's just trying to make amends, and it was
Yeah.
he knew he was wrong and everything, but I love his response. He was like, I don't want your badge. He said, I just want you to basically like do
Do the
better.
right thing.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Don't look at us. You already know what it feels like to look like us. So
Mhm.
remember that the next time you encounter us out here in the
Yeah.
Yeah.
street. So
Oh,
Mhm. So we get
Shannon.
a flash forward of Shannon in the hospital still yet. I'm assuming she can't talk, maybe because of her mouth, those teeth that they shoved in her mouth, snatched out her teeth and then shoved some more in there. And she wrote a note and let her parents know that she sushi please, and they laughed. And that was a sweet moment. It's good to have your people there for you. When you're
I
going
felt
through.
bad for her, but at the same time, I was like, "Ma'am, you should. The minute he catfished you, you should have been done. Then
Because
you
she had
went to the,
out.
then you went to the death museum. Then you went to his place. I was like, you ain't none of the red flags, none of your spidey senses, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because she had an
'Cause you,
out. She had an out in the beginning. She did.
hmm I'm
But
really, and she just now, oh Lord, the trauma.
I mean,
mm-hmm.
at least she's still alive, but all of this stuff
Yes.
that man put you through, Jesus.
'Cause she was
Mm,
tortured. Like, and then she's, wounded herself. That's more pain. And then
Mm-hmm.
he's got somebody to come in and sew you back up. And then
Mm-hmm.
he bleached your hair, bleached your eyebrows, you
And then
know,
all those chemicals he put in her
all
body.
those chemicals. Yes. It was
Mm-hmm.
like,
2 rounds.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He did her dirty. He did. He really did. Um, but I was happy for her. What Tamika say?
Said
Shannon made it,
Shannon made it,
child. She
child.
made it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am. She made it. That's all we
Except
can
for
say.
some bacon.
Over some
She
doggone
could have went
bacon.
and got her own bacon at the damn store, ma'am.
Listen,
right.
girl, go do something with yourself.
Oh Lord.
But I think
And
that's
then,
when you fail to listen to your intuition again, because she was really into the person that she thought that he was, and he was
hmm
that person. He just also was crazy and had a whole
yeah,
different face. So there's
hmm
that.
Yep.
yep,
But you was enthralled. If you weren't a victim, you would have just been like Dr. So and so that
hmm
closed your face up.
I
yep,
was just thinking that she would have been a fan.
hmm
Crazy. Mm-mm-mm.
yep. So he does go by his wife's grave, and he spent some time there with her. And the song is still playing. Do you love me still? That song, that I guess his wife used to love to sing. He goes to therapy finally, and he tells the therapist that he wants to talk about Maria.
Maria,
And I was like,
Maria.
oh.
The
And
only thing
then
that would have made this better is if they had even alluded to the fact
my baby,
that the kids would be going to therapy too.
Oh yeah,
my baby, Bobby baby.
Because
that'll be the next step. He got
oh
to get
yeah,
his first, and then
I don't know about first because they were literally, like she poured that kerosene
oh
on
yeah,
them.
look, I'm thinking
Mm-hmm.
about the mama. I forgot about the trauma that they.
Mm, the trauma of them kids too. I'm like, woo.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
So Bobby baby is meeting up with this heifer, Kayla,
Stinking
and
Kayla.
Kayla with her funky oos. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so Cross, as he
Cross the
says,
cross.
think he
He's hysterical.
can put me as the fanboy, and he's sitting there eating that damn chicken, y'all. I said, Lord Jesus, he thought I put the whole shit away. And it was like, yeah, they know XYZ. He was like, no one ain't proven. No one ain't proven.
Says
Can't
the
prove it.
former police officer. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So a lot of Ramsey victims, and they're still looking for a response. They want something from somebody, and it's like 6 fanboy victims or whatever, and they would offer him full immunity with 24 months served. And he was like, you have how long you don't have no idea how long 24 months is in dog years, because Mojo needs somewhere to go, which is his dog. And yeah, what are y'all thoughts on Kayla and this boy here, Bobby baby?
After watching this whole scene, it honestly made me think that Kayla was in charge of more of this than we thought. You know what I'm saying? Like when you were working with Ed, did you take Maria out? Like that's how you knew every damn thing, every step of the way. You was popping out the bushes. Like I just knew not to trust you. And now we get this little after scene with you cutting deals. I'm just like trash. Just throw the whole lady out.
Garbage.
But I am curious what Ed had on her.
because it seems her hands. She's FBI for one thing, so I wonder what he has on her. Like she still looks clean to the eye, to Alex and everything. Samson, she looks clean. She looks like she hadn't done a thing, but she has done the most.
The
She's done the
most.
most.
I want them to turn their spidey senses on because I'm like, why do you not see that this woman is she underhanded? Like, what is going on?
And I
Why did
think they
y'all not
said in the book there was an issue with her and Alex, but it wasn't a she. I think in the book it was a he.
Mm.
So, he ends up letting her know. You could tell cross, we have a deal. And I'll turn myself in tomorrow at 11 a.m. And she says, no, today. He said, let's put I need that immunity in writing. And you could tell cross, we got a deal. And if I got to do it today, that puts another spin on these here wangs.
Mm-hmm.
I love the way you talk. It's
Final
crazy.
wangs.
I love the way he
wangs.
talks. You can tell cross.
It's crazy. Oh my gosh.
I love it. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to know who gonna take care of Mojo. Like I would take care of Mojo.
Kayla. Stinking
The
Kayla.
heifer. The dog will be thin as a rail when he get out. Cause she ain't gonna feed him right. She ain't gonna love Mojo right.
Mama, we made it.
Okay.
Sorry.
But she offers him some money at the end. She was like, wouldn't money be good to have when you get out? And I don't know how much money it is, but
That's what made me think that she was responsible for the whole thing, child.
Yep. She says that, he got some people that he was working with, those powerful people. She brought that part up too. So it's gonna be something in the season 2 we get back.
They're gonna make me want to really hands and feet on her, baby.
Mm-hmm. She knew what buttons to push though. She knows that he's motivated by money, and so that would have hooked him. So
yeah, because that's what all this was. Because I was like, come on, Bobby Trey, come on.
Yes, I hope
little nibble, little nippy nip.
She ain't big as nothing, no way. So that'll be
she did freeze some
meal.
accounts.
And Mojo's a girl.
Mojo a girl?
I don't know if she plays a girl, but the dog is a girl.
Oh, okay. And then he was on the live with VKJ, Mo, Tika, and Lawrence. So yeah, he was up there, and I was, I had put my little messages up there. I didn't know they were live. And then Miss Kira hit me up. Bobby, baby. Hey, Bobby, baby.
Did you come out? Tika put your message up there. Because he was
did.
Like,
I said it. And he said, I screen recorded, y'all. I didn't have a chance to get it. I was gonna throw that video up in here of him.
You should have for the finale. Well,
I said, ooh, Candy.
Put it in your repost because you got to repost this video.
I'm gonna have to repost this and add that to it. Yes,
Lord.
In there.
Hey, Bobby, baby.
He was real cool too.
He was real cool.
I said, not Tika putting you putting you up there. I said, come on.
She always do that. She always do that. She's like, oh, somebody here flirting.
Your home girl.
Listen, I'll say something in a minute, and I'll be in the private chat. I'll say something. Next thing you know, well, Candy said, and I'm like, God, yeah, the man fine. Why you got to tell everybody? But I say something because I know somebody gonna say something. Yeah, but he was I enjoyed that. I enjoyed him yesterday. The little bit I didn't get to watch, but I did enjoy it too.
It was very a nice personality. It's like, okay, what else you gonna be in? I'm gonna watch.
Yeah, he was. I like when he was. It was like, what else do you have going on, or what do you? Sometimes I forgot who asked the question, but he was like, voting rights, trans rights, still standing there. He said, anything out there that needs to be, that's what you should be doing. That's what you should be working on. That's what you should be putting your time into. Things like that, things that matter. And I was like, listen,
Candy was like,
yes. I said, look at you. He's a man after my heart. Look at you. But I swear he's like my nephew. When We was talking the other
You
day.
keep saying that.
He does. He looks like my nephew. He's not so much, but he looks like that hair, that goatee. That it's my nephew. My nephew a little bit darker than him though.
No, I get what you're saying. One of my nephew look a little bit like Michael Rainey. And he don't even watch no Power.
And they tell my son that he looks like Michael Rainey. And I'm like, especially when he put them old fake glasses on. I'm like, okay, boy.
Yeah, my nephew got glasses too. I'm like, you don't look like him, but y'all could be related.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's up, Vacay J?
Speaking of, hey Jay.
Hey, Vacay J.
Yep. But yeah, Bobby Baby. I was like, ooh, Bobby Baby. Bobby Baby. He was, let me stop looking at this man, child. Because y'all gonna think I'm obsessed with my nephew, and I ain't.
No, I get what you're saying. we know ain't no weird stuff over here.
No. I love the way he talks, till cross. And that was another spin on these wings here. And
Yeah, because he got a whole different little swag about him. So I got you.
He was like, no, it ain't proven. And he tell cross. I'll be up there by 11 o'clock tomorrow. She was like, no, today. But I cannot wait to see what they're going to do with him and everything in season 2. I cannot wait to see. He did say yesterday that they were in 2025 is when it's coming out. He didn't say a month or whatever, but of course he does. I'm sure he can't say if he.
I just hope they don't wait till the end of the year to match up the dates. Can we get it in the spring, please?
Yes,
please.
we can do spring because we got a lot of
other stuff going on.
Make
it to the summer. Can we make it to the spring? April, May, somewhere around there.
Yeah. April would be a nice time frame. That would be my birthday month. So yeah, it'd be a nice time frame to drop Bobby Baby off on my porch, and Mojo too, because I like dogs.
Mojo was sweet.
That dog was well behaved, child.
Bobby Trey Cray. Listen, Bobby, he is a whole nut job, but I enjoyed what he brought to the show for real though, because he did bring a comedic side to it, and a different spin on the villain, a villain, because he was a villain. I don't think he was a villain, but everybody say he was a villain because he was a man after my heart. And after I heard his speech yesterday, yeah. But anyway, any thoughts on this season, on the first 8 episodes? What are you looking for next season, Miss Kira?
I want to see what happens to Bobby Trey and Mojo. This freaking Kayla. I need to see what happens and just where we're gonna go. Because obviously she's gonna be some more drama. Is it gonna be somebody else? Are we gonna get another villain? Are we gonna come in after Bobby Trey has done his time? So I'm excited. I got questions.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what that was.
Yes, Christmas we have today. I'm not sure what to expect. I'm like, listen, this is my first introduction to Alex Cross as a series. I'm hooked. I really like it. I just have to prepare. My nerves are gonna be on edge. This is like, I mean, it's just so many different things all together. It's like Scandal and something else all wrapped into one. And so I don't know what to expect. Just bring it on. I mean, whatever it is, it's gonna be something twisted and turning. So yeah, I just want to get off.
I'm ready to. I am.
Yeah, and they give us good stories. So whatever they conjure up, I'm sure we're gonna love it.
I give the series a 10.
Most def.
Give it a 10.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was very I'm trying to find my slides because I had something up there. No, that's not it. I lost my slides, y'all. I hid it. Okay, I hid them. Guess I need to unhide. Can I unhide my slides? God doggone it.
What you hiding over there?
Who you talking to?
You. I said, what you hiding? You hiding slides?
I didn't mean to. Okay, there we go. But yes. Okay. So what's up next for Letitia and Miss Kira? What y'all got going on y'all channels, man?
Baby, just keep your notifications on because I was supposed to get the ultimatum up. It's not up, but you know, you can check out my shorts. My shorts are moving along every day. My favorite movies.
Okay.
We did The Later Daters.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and check that out and just keep your notifications on. Oh, we got Married to Medicine coming up this week. My bad, on Thursday.
Okay. Okay. All
And
right.
some things going on the weekend, but you know. Oh, my Christmas watch list is this weekend coming up.
Oh, cool.
Cool beans.
So,
Christmas watch list. Okay, so same. Keep the notifications on. I did drop a video on. Is today Monday? What's today? Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yesterday. For Mental Health Monday, or it's gonna be motivational moments actually, or lighten up moments. I'm going back to what I recently started doing in addition to the recaps and reviews, where we're
Ooh.
taking some lessons from our Black sitcoms.
Mm-hmm.
And in this case, this one is about Hillary Banks and how she said, I just don't want to do it, okay? I just don't want to do it, okay? So it's just a reminder that we shouldn't be doing things. We don't have to do anything that we don't want to do during this holiday season. Just being mindful during the holiday season that
Amen.
it can be stressful for us, and so we don't have to do things that we don't want to do. And also, Love and Marriage Huntsville with Candy and Monique on Sunday. But y'all, we really need to be jumping in on all the drama that's going on right now. Okay, I'm just saying. My namesake is out here spilling tea.
Y'all
Your
need a
namesake
little
talks too much.
separate. Y'all need a little separate video for that.
That's why
Yeah,
she talks too much. She don't know. That's why Lamar.
I said. So
That's why
don't mix
Marshall
her
let
up
her
with
talk.
me. Don't mix her up with me. She got a capital T. That ain't me.
Uh-uh.
Cause that for real, I'm like, oh. But anyway, we need to be capitalizing on that seriously. And then
Yes.
also, I have my notes and everything. I just have not put my video out there. I'm going to be doing the season 5 for Family Business. I was literally talking about the family business with people today. We any day now we could be waiting on Nola to drop, or
Mm-hmm.
at least the trailer to drop.
Oh
So
yeah,
we're
gotta be
waiting.
soon. It's supposed to be
I
before
know.
Christmas or before New
He said
Year's.
he said between Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Oh,
So
y'all gotta be
I
on
don't know.
go. So that's either this week coming up or the ooh.
Yeah,
It
we're
could be
waiting.
any day now. So I need to get on the ball. So just to get my
Look, clear
videos
everything
out.
off the table. so
Yeah,
you can be ready.
got
Mhm.
to be ready.
Mhm.
Got to be ready. So that's it. Thank you so much, and thanks for
Yeah,
having me on the
welcome.
panel. I really
Oh,
appreciate it. I
this is
always love
cute.
talking with y'all.
This is Letitia and
Thank you, thank you,
I
thank
know it's so
you.
cute.
Yeah, made it
how
personal.
Christmassy.
Yeah. So for me in my house, so tomorrow at 10:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, me, uh, Tamika, and Mo69 will be discussing Tyler Perry's episode 9, Missing Pieces, at 10:15. And if you missed it on Monday, EJ and I did Married to Medicine season 11, episode 3, Saddle Up Cowgirls. So if you have not, please go back and do the replay on that, and I would greatly appreciate it. And on Sunday, we do a Love and Marriage Huntsville, and uh, Jesus, I forgot the slides. I was so excited. I forgot the two other things I got going on. Love and Marriage, Love and Hip Hop Huntsville, because it's definitely Love and Hip Hop Huntsville now. And then uh, Club Eden on Sunday at 9:30. And then again, Married to Medicine next week. So just keep your notification bells on. And hopefully my stuff, when I go live on my end, it'll go live on my end. I don't know,
Yes,
but I'm going to
Lord.
repost this thing tomorrow because I don't know why these people playing with me. Okay? I'm going to have to
Right.
holler at them. I really
Whew.
am.
Tisk.
Because this is like the third time they've done this to me. I don't know why. But
Yikers.
yes. So, anywho, if nothing else, I want everybody to have a good night. Thank you all for tuning in. VKJ TV. Tamika's Den, Inga Binga, thank you for coming through. EJ, Moochie, thank you all for coming through. And anybody else that was watching from the bushes, I totally appreciate you guys. And have a good night. See y'all later.